Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hoop Money here with another video for you guys today. Today we were going to be going over Greenlane Holdings. This stock is up over 20% on the day currently, and wow, it is doing a great job. They just released their Q4 2020 earnings results, and they had a surprise in there, which they are going to be merging with Cusco Holdings. So we're going to go analyze this, and we're going to look at this in the video. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, because we do stuff like this every single day. Whether the stock crashed 20%, whether it's up 20%, we are going to be telling you guys whether or not this news is good, whether or not this news is being completely oversaturated, it's completely overlooked. We're going to be just completely analyzing what's going on with these stocks, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, the number one thing you can do for me is to like the video. If you like the video, that will be so appreciated, because liking the video helps spread this content, and it helps me with the YouTube algorithm and helps me get noticed on YouTube. So definitely like the video. That's all I ask of you guys. So without further ado, we are going to get right into this video. So as you can see, Greenlane Holdings is up 23.23% on the day, and this is mostly because of the merger announcement, and also since these Cusco shareholders will be receiving roughly 0.25% of this stock. We'll take a look at this right now. That will create an arbitrage opportunity with this stock, so that is why this stock went up so much. So Cusco Holdings will be receiving roughly about 0.25 shares of Greenlane Holdings stock. So we'll do a quick calculation here. So that'll come out to around $1.26 per share, and currently Cusco is at $1.20 per share. So the arbitrage opportunity does in fact make sense. If we take their pre-market value, which was 4.52, multiplied by 0.25, we'll get $1.13 per share. So this is why the stock is up, because there is an arbitrage opportunity. It basically needs to even out so it's in line with what Cusco is trading at. So that being said, this stock is a good stock. I took a brief look at its financial statements, and wow, they make a bunch of revenue, especially given that they're only 53 million in market cap. And just to put that in perspective, Cusco is actually at 159 in market cap. So Cusco is not as good of a deal as Greenlane, in my opinion. However, now that they're merged, it's going to basically average out. So this is why I think this stock is super attractive. So as you can see, their market cap is only 53 million. Don't listen to Robinhood. Robinhood has the wrong market cap here. Robinhood has 560 million, so that might also be a reason why you should get off Robinhood. I'm not currently off it, but their real market cap is 53.78 million. And look at this, their sales are 139 million. Their price to sales ratio is 0.39. Guys, I've been looking at a bunch of stocks lately that have like a 200 price to sales ratio, which are considered growth stocks. Guys, this is a growth stock, and their price to sales ratio is 0.39. Guys, I think this is a great buying opportunity right here. This is a very good stock in my opinion, based on what I've seen, and we're going to get right into this analysis. So taking a look right here at the Market Watch article, Greenlane and Cusco to merge in an all-stock deal that will create supplier of cannabis accessories. As you can see here, Cusco shareholders will receive about 0.2546. I rounded to 0.25 just for the sake of simplicity of Class A common stock for Greenlane, and that'll be a 6.3% premium over Cusco's 20-day volume weighted average. So this premium is basically what caused the shares to jump on the news. Cusco shareholders will own about 49.9% of the coming company, with Greenlane owning the remaining 50.1%. So this is what's huge about the deal. It actually creates cost savings, which was actually a problem for Greenlane beforehand, because Greenlane was not able to reduce their costs, and being a distribution company, they're already going to have costs of goods sold because they do not produce these products in-house. So it'll be hard for them to reduce the cost in that department. But with these synergies here, they can save $20 million a year. That's pretty good with a distribution company. The rest of that article basically just talks about what the company does, but we're just going to look at this investor presentation, and it'll give you a better idea of what these companies are doing and the results the combined company will achieve together. Here you can see the two companies are merging together. Combined pro forma for 2020 revenue estimated to be over $250 million. This revenue is over the market cap of both of these companies, so that's why I think this could be a great growth opportunity, because they already are making so much money. With all this revenue, they are also improving their margins because of the synergies from the merged company. These companies also have over 25 years of cannabis operating experience. Guys, with the growing cannabis market, these companies will only explode even further. So I'm going to explain to you guys why I think this is actually a great value deal buying this stock. So, as you can see, this stock has followed essentially the same pattern that nearly every cannabis company has followed. You can look at all the other charts for Sundial, Tilray, Aphria, etc. All of these charts, they all show a huge drop in price and no recovery as of yet. However, if we look at the products that Kushco and Greenlane offer, guys, all of these products are already legal. They don't sell any controlled substances. There's no risk of cannabis not being legalized if you invest in this stock. So that's why I really do see the value here, because they are able to sell these products in even illegal states. And while legalization will definitely help this company, I don't think non-legalization will necessarily hurt this company, which is why I see the value in this stock. You can pause right here, take a look at all the products that they have to offer, and you'll see for yourself basically that none of this is illegal. They're all good products, and they can continue to sell this regardless of the legalization status of cannabis. They already have partnerships with over 8,000 retail locations all around the US. They have access to millions of customers. They have a presence in 4 continents. And as you can see, this is basically the revenue breakdown for both companies and then the combined company. So as you can see, nearly 66% of their products are vapes. 18% will be packaging and papers. 13% will be consumer goods, and then 3% will be energy and other. So here's basically a slide showing the synergies involved in the combined company. You can pause the video right here to take a look at this yourself. However, it's going to basically achieve 15 to 20 million in pre-tax cost synergies, and it'll also create potential revenue synergies with cross-selling opportunities. They can supply their products to each individual's customers. So we're just going to take a look at Greenlane's website just to show you guys the brands that they offer. So you can take a look right here at the brands that they own. But what's more impressive is that the brands that they distribute are very impressive. And I'm sure that you guys will at least know at least some of these brands, because they are very reputable brands in the cannabis industry. So the fact that they have partnerships with all of these brands and they are a supplier for them is very, very impressive. So here we are on Kushco's website right now. They have a bit different of a product line. As you can see, they have a bunch of CBD products. They actually do have exposure to the legal cannabis industry, so I was a bit incorrect with my assumption before. However, that won't really affect Greenlane, only Kushco. As you can see, they are involved in the cannabis and hemp business with extraction, processing, and peripheral equipment. Their energy product line, I'm going to have to take a bigger look into this. I don't really know how they produce energy products, but that is also something that is very interesting. They have vaporizer hardware technology, and then they have packaging, paper, and supplies. As you can see, we're taking a look at Greenlane's income statements. Their trailing 12 months revenues, 140 million. That's actually down, and I believe it is because of COVID, but we can only really expect it to grow from here on out. And with that, the cost of revenue also went down, as well as the operating expense of this year. And we're going to take a look at Kushco's income statement right here. They also had decreasing revenue for the same reason as Greenlane. Obviously, COVID is going to have an impact on the distribution of cannabis. And guys, just taking another quick look at these numbers, their price to sales ratio is just way too good to ignore right here, especially for a growing company in a growing industry. This is what I like to see. I really see their revenue increasing in the future, and I think it's very good that this company is priced the way they are. They are up about 100% on the year, but compare that to some other cannabis companies. Compare that to Aphria, for example, which is up 471% on the year. I think this is a deal right here. And like I said before, this company can still remain effective regardless of legalization. So it can still be a good long-term hold regardless if it gets federally legalized. Legalization can only help this company, it cannot hurt them. Obviously, Kushco does have some exposure to the legal cannabis market, like I mentioned, but I still think this is a great deal just from what I've seen so far. You can also see that it's down from its highs of $7.63, and with a growing company, it's always good to be buying at a discount. That all being said, I think this merger was actually really good for both companies. It's going to cause some synergies and costs, as well as potentially help out their revenue. I think this is really good. And just looking at the numbers, these companies make so much money that I think their valuations are, in fact, justified. Their combined company makes about $100 million more than what their combined market cap will be. So that going forward, that's going to be really good, because if they do, in fact, cut down on these costs, as they said, that's more profit going to the shareholders. And like I said, there's not too much exposure to cannabis remaining illegal in the United States. So even though that is a catalyst for this company, it's not really a huge detriment if it doesn't end up happening. All in all, I like this stock. That's why this stock went up a bunch today. There's some huge news coming for this stock, and I think it is a good future hold. It would have been nice to get in yesterday before the stock went up 20%, but for a long-term investment, that is not the biggest deal, as I think this stock likely will be performing well in the long term. That all being said, that's going to be it for the video for you guys today, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. And we're going to try something different today. If you guys would like to receive up to $50 in free stock just for signing up, you don't even have to deposit. You just have to sign up, add your bank account, maybe do a deposit of $1. You can get up to $50 in free stock by signing up for public below. I'm going to leave the link below in the description. Guys, I think this is a good deal. It's literally free money. A bunch of these exchanges are doing free money, and it's a very easy to use platform. They don't do any payment for order flow. They rely off of tips alone, and I'm sure that they're going to be doing some advertising in the future, because they're trying to be like a social media stock brokerage. So I think that's pretty cool, and you aren't going to be compromised like you are on Robinhood with payment for order flow. So that is really good with this exchange. Remember, links below to check that out. Guys, that's all I got for the video for you guys today. I really hope you did enjoy. This stock looks good as a long-term hold. They make so much money. I love seeing stocks that make a lot of money, especially when they're a growth stock. So definitely check out this stock, put it on your watch list if you haven't already. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.